So I'm about to clean this machine. I had to borrow the boys' clipper oil because I ran out of the other oil for the machine. I know I had one in here, but where is it? So weird because I know I saw it, but now I don't see it. So you can use that instead if you run out. I took my needle off. So actually they say to use this brush and clean everything before you... I took my needle out up there. But clean everything. I mean, take everything out. See all that? Use this to clean it first before you oil everything. You have to see how to put everything back. Because it fell out right when I took that. I think this goes in here. I think it goes in there, right? Yeah, and then the other piece goes in there. But let's clean this out. Get this out of the way. We'll take this pressure foot off. But I haven't cleaned this in a while. It's been like over 2 years, so it's due. See all that in there? And I've got my other machine open over there too, which I need to clean that one. I have 2 machines. One's a Singer and one's this one. See all this stuff coming out of there? Dust particles and so forth. Ooh, where's my bag? I don't know why I'm blowing it around. Get all back in there. And then you can open up your the top part too, so you can get most of that. But this is just, you know, get the dry parts first, because you're gonna use, look at that, there's a lot in there. I'm gonna put some oil in it. Is it oily already? No. I've got a bag here to put everything in, but I'm not going to show you where I'm doing everything. And this opens, see? Up here. This opens up. This is where all this stuff is. All the goodies that rub around. You know, you don't want it rubbing and then you don't have any oil, because then it'll mess up your machine, you know, eventually, and it'll cause it to stop. So you want to make sure you're cleaning all this out of here, and then you get your oil and oil the good places, like let's see, like in here where the needle goes up and down. You know, make sure you cut it off too, or unplug it or whatever before you start doing this, because I remember one time I was half asleep and I was doing some sewing because I was trying to get some garments made before the next day, and I was so tired I fell asleep, and the machine went up and bang, hit my fingers, and believe me, it's very painful. You don't want to damage yourself. So anyways, in there is going to be cleaned. And we'll open this. This comes off too. Just make sure you're careful with your... See all that dust right there? Look at that. All this is dust from just wiping up there. And we're going to put a little bit of oil in there. And I do have these little screwdrivers. The bigger one. We could use these to open. I actually want the little one. Where did the little one go? Or do you? No, we got the big one. We'll get the big one. Close this. There it goes. You just twist them open. Whoa, don't. That's my oil. I don't want to spill that little bit. The boys will be looking for him. Oh, hey, they'll be blaming each other. And it's me all along. Okay, let me try the other hand. So, we're opening this. Wait. Why isn't it not opening? I might have to put the camera down and... Oh, okay, let's put it here. Use both in my hands. The other one came out really quickly. Huh. The other one loosened really quickly. Let me look at my other machine and see if there's a better thing. I think there is. Let me have ya, baby. I'll use this instead. Yeah, that's better. This is from my other machine. Don't lose this because this is has a better grip than the screwdrivers. Okay. Now you can use your screwdriver to loosen it a little bit more. There you go, because we want to lift this thing off, and you'll see there's going to be a lot of probably a lot of lint in there. And we'll take these out. Set them somewhere so you don't lose them. And otherwise you have to order them. They're probably going to want $30 a piece. Nowadays. Okay, come out of there. Alrighty. Ooh, it's pretty warm today. We were outside for a little bit and it was warm out there. Okay, ready? Hey, not too bad, because I think I've been brushing it a little bit. So you want to wipe all that. Clean all in here. What are you huffing for over there, Bulls? Huh? You don't want to hear me jabbering all day? I don't blame you. Yeah, just kind of clean in there. Wherever you can see. We're going to put a little oil in there too. I probably got to get off of here so I can watch the lady again. There's a guy on there too that I watch them both and see what fits better with my machine. It'll run a lot smoother once you clean it out. See all that's still in there? I think there's a lot. There's a lot in there. Whew. Then, it's always good to blow in there, huh? Put a teeny bit of oil on this rag. And then you kind of go around the areas that, oops. See, there's still some like lint in there. I can still see lint coming out. This is really serious stuff, you know. I'm like a phone. You guys hear that? Somebody outside my window. Okay. Now, ew, see that dirt? It's probably old oil. I don't even know why I'm saying dirt, because there is a little bit of lint still in there. And I'm just getting all the little crevices that it kind of showed. It showed in here. Yeah, so I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and then I'm going to see if it runs okay after this, because, honey, the machine was making some sounds that were not good. And I couldn't even finish my sewing because it's like telling me something's wrong, you know? It needed maintenance. And every year or two they say, you know, go ahead and do this. It's got the dust. I'm going to use this side for the dust and the other side for the oiling. Get this up and put it in that bag that I have for trash. Well, stuck to the thing because it's flannel or felt or something. Okay, all right. Dust this a little bit. Yeah, this baby needs some tender loving care. Okay, open this thing back out. And we'll put a little bit more oil on here. Yeah, don't leave it too much oil like in these areas, because you don't want it to get on your material. There's, you know, it can transfer to your material if you have too much on there. I think I better put where should I put it? Where the needle goes to. Just take care of your stuff, and then you'll have it for a long time. You know, take care of your the things that you have. And this is a 16. I wasn't sure about the needle because it's so tiny on here. But I have this magnifying glass right here where you can really see the size of the needle. You just put it on here. And it's 16. So we got to put the needle back, and after we're finished cleaning it up pretty good and oiling it. So that's what I'm going to do today, just finish that, and then I will be back on the sewing, and then I'll show you some more progress. Hopefully, if the machine does well, I'm going to take my other one and clean that one too and oil it, because it needs it. You know, it's been a while. Okay. Well, I will be back a little later to show you more of the quilt. If you look back, you'll see where I did like a whole line. I got like 5 more to go, so it's quite a bit. So I might have to, I'm going to oil this really good so it'll really do well. All right, guys, I'll see you a little later.